Hello everybody and welcome back to Committed Gaming. I am Flute5311 and here we are, episode 4, Farming Simulator 17. Um, we've bought a few things. We bought a forage wagon, a Pottinger forage wagon, off camera. I had a point where my game card crashed, the software crashed, I thought I was recording, wasn't. So I'm not sure which episode and where I bought that, but I definitely have it. Yeah, so let's get on with what we're going to do today. Today we are going to try to finish up, like I said, we were saving up for that 200 horsepower tractor. We're going to shoot for this Massey here that we're going to get. But yeah, we're going to go ahead. Our fields are getting really close to being able to work our own fields. But we're going to go ahead and head over to, look at that beautiful sunrise, or sunset I should say. Take some cool screenshots right there. Too bad they're too dark. I know that the thumbnail for all of these is too dark, but I don't know. I like it cool. It was a cool night shot. Alright, yeah, as you can see, our fields are getting pretty darn close. We're going to run up here and knock out this mission up here and just get some more money. We're just trying to get close to getting that bigger tractor. That's our main goal. Because once we get that, we can get into some bigger implements, which is going to make our time for working our own fields much lower. It's really going to reduce that, which would be good. So, alright, let's take a look. Let's drive up here. Maybe we get another cool shot of this sunset up here. Yeah, no, maybe not. I thought was. Alright, get these lights on so we can see where we're going. Roll out. Yeah. So, hope everybody's having a good day so far. It's nice. It's Friday. It's finally starting to feel like fall here. We were like in the 80s last week, and it was like, it should not be 80 degrees in November. It's getting warmer and warmer, longer and longer, and that's getting to be pretty lame. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I guess besides just try to make the best of it. All right. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. All right, let's do. Oh, this looks like a potato field, maybe. Sweet potato or sugar beets, potatoes. I don't know. One of those. I'm guessing it's potatoes. We'll see. Let's check it out. What do you got for us, farmer? Whoever. George Watson. All right, let's knock this. Alrighty. So again, for the interest of time, I sped these up. If you would like me to not speed these up, just feel free to let me know. But I did. I want to try to keep these episodes fairly, short-ish, because these are, Farming Simulator is kind of long-form style of a game. But to try to keep them, interesting enough, but to not have it dragging on and on and on and on. But yeah, so this is kind of this might be the first or second time I've used one of these potato harvesters, and it's quite interesting. I wasn't really sure what to think about them. There's this giant conveyor off to the side. There's nothing ever to load anything these things into, which is kind of lame. I wish they would have, like a hired helper to come along or follow along with you, so you could kind of offload into them as you're going. But oh well, I guess maybe it's too much for the game to try to run in the background. I don't know. Maybe a PC mod will have it. I'm sure, no doubt, because PCs can do all the fun things. All right, so we're knocking this out. This will be good. This should give us another good chunk of change. To get us closer to buying that tractor that we need. Oh yeah, perfect. 30, 50, 60, some odd thousand. Heck yeah, we'll take it. That should give us close to what we need to buy this next tractor that we need. Yeah, 214,000. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and now that we're back home, let's speed up the clock here a little bit, just so we're not playing through the dark. We already did a Burning the Midnight Oil episode, and as fun as that is, I'm sure it's annoying to watch. Something dark all the time. So let's speed up the game clock just a skosh, just to make it get through the dark here. All right, and while that's doing that, let's look at some tractors here. Wait, here we go, tractors. Yeah, oh, so we actually have more money. We can actually buy a nicer tractor. Looking at this here, let's wait, this one, nope. Back up here we go. Yeah, maybe we'll get this Case Puma, 225 horse. Yeah, I think we'll do this instead. Yeah, I think this will be a better deal. Cool. So we will buy this trucker here. Let's see. Wheel weights. Nah. Yeah, sure. Yep. Yep. Perfect. All right. Let's go pick up this beast and let's bring it back home and see what it looks like. I'm excited. New tractor. New tractor hype. What else can we do? What else do we need to kind of save up for? So the next sized cultivator, that might be, okay, got it, cool. Alright, well, that's what we're going to do next. So let's pop on over to the tractor. Let's see here. There we go, there we go. Alright, here it is, let's drive this thing. Oh, this thing is huge. It's our first kind of giant piece, bigger piece. Let's slow the time down. Alright, now, so this is sped up here obviously as well. Just again, just for the sake of time. I'm trying to throw out as much as I can so I'm not making 1,000 episodes. I'm going to try to shorten them up a little, just a little bit here. Because a lot goes on. So we're going to go ahead. Our fields are now ready, which is fantastic. We're going to start plowing these things. I know I got a new header, which is good, so we can do sunflowers and things like that. So it'll be awesome when we get to that point. Let's see. So now, all right. So how much money do we have? We have 15,000. So we're going to try to save up for just some different implements here. Just to make them a little bit like this cultivator, we need to get a bigger one of these. We need to get a plow. I don't think I have a plow quite yet. I bought that spreader, and then I found out that all of my planters have built-in spreaders. So it's like, oh crap, so that was a waste of money. So we'll probably end up selling that thing just because we don't need it. Because you can't get the spreader options. That's going to save a lot on time and on workers. You don't only have to do a field once and wear and tear on a vehicle. So we'll do that. We'll just kind of get the 2-in-1 packages just to make our lives much easier. So yeah, we're just kind of getting vehicles staged here, ready to go. Gonna get to plate the new truck, new tractor. Get that guy out of the way. Let's get this guy in here. There we go. This should go much faster now for cultivation. Yeah, and we'll swip these guys around. Get the little guy on the trailer. Perfect. Because that really makes the most sense. I mean, he doesn't need to be fast. He's just kind of going back and forth and needs to go 6 miles an hour to keep up with the combine. So he doesn't have to be that powerful of a tractor. Although I might eventually sell this tractor because I can pull. I can do this same thing with the truck. So I might sell this little tractor just because I can kind of do the same thing with the truck, which I already own, just kind of reduce our vehicle cost. Although it is a cool tractor, I don't know. We'll have to see if we're operating on some smaller fields, but I've yet to really need the smaller tractor to operate on a smaller field quite yet. These slightly kind of small, medium tractors are getting the job done pretty well. Those sub 200 horsepower tractors are getting the job done pretty well without, derping around the map. So we might get rid of this little New Holland here, because I can just kind of do the combine chasing with the tractor, or with the truck, I mean. So that we might just get on and do. But other than that, yeah, so far so good. See, yeah, I'm going to come over here and be like, yay, spread. It's like, well, it's already done. And that's when I started to realize, put it all together, like, oh, it's already done. It's already a thing. But that's all good. So then I was like, well, maybe I'll change the fertilizer settings to 3, but it was kind of already done. But, oh well, it is what it is. Because I am playing it on beginner just because I wasn't entirely sure, how it was going to go down. So I think if I'm going to do another game, I'll probably play on medium, where I might give hard a shot just for funsies. Because I'm fairly confident in my abilities to kind of get this stuff done pretty easily. Although I haven't played a ton of it, I've played enough to kind of get a good feel for it. Like, oh yeah, I think I can handle this pretty well. Yeah, see, everything is already maxed out fertilized because it was on that was single stage fertilizing, and because my planters do it automatically. So, live and learn. I figured it out. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but I figured it out. We're gonna drop this load off. Oh man, Bungie just said Spooky Trials is back. Does that mean it's the same thing as the last Trials where they had no radar and no. It's on anomaly. I wonder what they're gonna do for spooky trials. But it's gonna be the same. I think it was no radar and no revive for last week's Trials of Osiris. I'm talking about Destiny here. I switched games on people. That's kind of our main channel's content, although it's been lacking. We enjoy Destiny. Between Destiny and Dark Souls, it's kind of our main things that we really enjoy. Death Taylor right now, he's getting. They're all getting into these Skyrim remastered editions. I guess that just came out, which is really exciting for a lot of them. I didn't play any of it, so maybe I'll get into it. It seems to be a pretty cool game, but again, I never played it once, so we'll have to see. Sounds pretty slick. If there is a caster option to play, then man, I would love that, because I love playing a caster in anything and everything. Some people may say it's cheap, but whatever. Go over it. Alright, so here we go. So back to here. We just flipped that thing on, so we're going to make a nice straw swath. We turned it on so it's all the straw goes straight to the ground. That way I can use my fancy dancy new, what do they call it, a forge wagon. Here we go, the Pottinger forge wagon. We're just going to follow this thing around and pick it all up. I'm selling this stuff right now, but I don't know, oh gosh, derp. If it would be worth my while to start saving it, to somehow bail it up and save it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Just kind of have it start banking it away for when we eventually get livestock. I don't know. We might also start saving up for getting just a handful of sheep. Sheep seem to be pretty easy. All they take is grass. They are quite expensive, but they just take grass. So you don't have to have a mixing truck. You don't have to have root vegetables and 50,000 different things like you do for the pigs or for the cows. So they seem pretty easy to manage. So maybe we'll do that. You just take their wool and sell it, and their wool fetches a pretty penny. So maybe we'll maybe episode 7 or 8, because I've already got some other stuff already recorded, ready to go. We'll get around to getting ourselves some sheep, some sheepage. Man, this is just nice to be working in our old field finally. We've been doing a lot of work, working on other fields, which is good. It gets quick and easy money, and it's lowering the field costs for the neighboring fields. So that's really good. But it's kind of like, man, I'd like to work on my own field for just a little bit. So this is cool that we finally get a chance to do that. And as we start buying more and more fields here, obviously, then they will all be our fields. They'll all be ours. Mine. Alright, well, here we are working at the twilight hours of the evening here, getting on to the next day. We'll probably have to fast forward another round here just to catch up and get ready for the next day, or we'll just work through the night. Working through the night's kind of fun. Oh my gosh, all the things. So it's kind of hard having to go back and forth between, alright, driving this thing around, dumping off this load, going back to the potting area, going back and forth. This field can be a bit tedious. I'm going to leave this field over here that's right next to the barn here. I'm just going to leave this one for things that are going to be harvested, or things I could use with the pottinger. So wheat, canola, those kind of things. That way and I'm not driving cross country over to any of the other fields. Running back and forth with the forage wagon, then going back and forth with the trailers. So I'll probably just leave this field here, maybe one of the other 2 surrounding fields when I buy them, as fields that I can, bring this kind of supply over, just to make it a little less hectic on myself, because reasons. So yeah. So I think that's going to just about wrap up any talking points and things like that going on for the rest of this video here. I'm going to go ahead and just shorten up these last couple clips. We did end up getting a planter that's going to be able to plant sunflowers and things like that. So that's really good, because I really want to grow sunflowers, because being from the Midwest, sunflowers are always cool. They're always nice and pretty in July. So yeah, we'll get those out. We'll get them planted here in the next episode or so, and we'll check that out. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out where to go with these episodes and how to take the commentary with them. I'm trying to decide: do I just do like one day and make one episode one day and kind of talk through that day, or do I kind of do how I have been doing, is take a series of days and kind of just voicing over kind of the overall plan for this video and what we were working towards over these couple maybe 2 or 3 days they were recorded. So I'm bouncing with ideas. I'm bouncing back and forth. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I am enjoying making these videos. I'm enjoying kind of editing and putting them together. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to put them so that they're enjoyable, and so you're getting something out of it. This is YouTube content is one of those things where it can be seen as it's a waste of time, right? This is your time that you are giving up, for to watch my content. So why should you watch my content? So I need to figure out that I'm making good use of your time, making something that's entertaining to you, making something that's fulfilling and fun for me at the same time as the creator. Because if not, then it's doing me no good as well. So yeah, just trying to find that balance in there because I the farming simulator game is the gameplay is rather dry. You're not watching people get 360 no scopes. You're not watching people get big kill streaks in a game. You're watching somebody farm, which may seem completely ridiculous and tedious to some, but for others, I think it's kind of fun. I kind of, when I watch some content, similar to this, it's kind of stuff like hearing what the person has to say. And so I may not be watching the content as, watching for a lore, as like a lore guide, or watching it for, guides for an area or something like that. I'm not watching it in that way. To me, this kind of content is consumed more for like, what's this person got to say? Maybe they might happen to mention something that's I didn't think about, or maybe they show a method that would be new to me. So that's kind of how I consume this kind of content, and hopefully maybe that's kind of how you all are thinking about it too. But if you have anything like, oh man, show us this, or tell us what to do for this, or how does this work, I'm more than happy to go through and try to figure it out and get it to you. Or we can just kind of keep doing it this way, where we kind of do it together, and I just kind of talk through the day, or what the goals were, and how we work towards it. Kind of showing you how everything takes this game is a bit lot. Everything is a process. You have to go through and earn. This isn't just it doesn't just give it to you. So you have to go through and really kind of work a lot to get seemingly very little. I mean, what you're basically doing is to work more efficient. And that's what you're working towards. Is this is all about being more and more efficient with your time, which is like real life farmers are trying to be more and more efficient with their time, and so getting more fields, getting bigger, faster equipment. That's kind of the end of the game, or the name of the game, and then the end game would be kind of I'm seeing in-game stuff being, say, forestry, because those pieces of equipment are very expensive. In-game stuff being a big cow farm. A lot of pigs, because those things take different types of food or different types of implements to make work, and so that's going to be kind of the quote end game I see in the future of this here. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll have another one out. Like I said, I'm going for 2 a week, and so far I'm being able to stick to that. It can be a little bit tedious just because these videos can be very, very long if I don't try to edit them down. And I've got my little guardian who runs around, and I try to record during when he's napping or before he gets up or things like that, because if not, then he's in the background a lot, or he's wanting the attention that he does deserve. He got to play with my little guy and have fun with him, and so that's kind of where sometimes my time will get divided for playing with my little guy. So anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Fleet 5311, and to all you gamers out there, stay committed.